It's an intense movie, but it's a beautiful story at the end of it, and I think that's a wonderful thing to see a man who cares so much for another human being. That's a great story for now, and the world's telling me that it's really bad out there, but I just refuse to believe him.
It does sort of touch on every fundamental American theme, and I think in that way everyone has a connection to the story, and we also all have this shared connection to the events of 94 and 95, be it where we were during the Bronco chase, how or where we were watching the trial, what we thought about the verdict. And so I think that also is something that sort of has people continuing to be fascinated with the story, and along with the sense that there's always been a little bit of a lack of a resolution with everything that happened. I think it's important to have the diversity of voices telling these stories, and so be it a movie like Hidden Figures, about sort of people who historically have been left out and overlooked, or something like Moonlight, in a movie centered around a character that is who is marginalized traditionally, and we don't get to see a story about someone like him. That's the power that we, coming from diverse backgrounds, have in telling the story.
Well, I think the past few weeks have proven that ACLU is fighting really important fights on behalf of our democracy, and I'm happy to support them in that endeavor.
I think it's a story about how a family can be diverse, and it's all about love, and it's about love and hope, and I think that those themes are universal whenever, but I think now especially.
100%. There's no question. I read 55 pages of this woman's book, and I called her up and I said, Margot, we're going to the Oscars.
Unfortunately, a lot of the things that these women were dealing with back then, we are still facing today.